Block Party. This is the show of the year, don't you miss it. Better get your tickets, better get your better get your tickets.
Right guys, my name is Specs MC and I will be hosting Flewnts Boorloo Block Party on February the 26th, Saturday, upcoming very soon. I'm here with the gang. We've got man like Flewnt, we've got man like Scotty Optimus, and we've got the beautiful Tiny right here. So guys, can you tell me the concept for Flewnts Boorloo Block Party? And for those that don't know, tell me what to expect at Flewnts Boorloo Block Party, yo.
I'd like to pass this one off to Sissy Girl Tiny because I think that there is an opportunity for me to say what it looks and sounds like, but Tiny can give you a better description because this really was her brain baby. And I really want you to be able to put it out there into this world and give us a little.
Brother. When you think of hip hop and the spectrum of hip hop, and you know, rather than just having a live set, putting on a production, having a show, there's no reason that you can't do it. So what we're doing for Flewnts Boorloo Block Party is we're bringing in those live elements. So we've got live drums, a 8-piece horn section, we've got a gospel choir coming through, and then we've had Brother Optimus here producing some amazing tracks for us that we are going to smash out, and also have all of those live elements in there and really showcase what Boorloo's about. And
yeah, it's big production. Like I think it's so exciting to work on something that's just celebrating local music, but in particular I think that our genres don't always get the opportunity to shine like this, particularly in Western Australia, one of the most remote places in the world. So I think this is not only going to be a unique show, but just so exciting, bringing all these artists into one place and then just having this absolute extravaganza on stage.
I think there's going to be certain elements to this show that are really going to set it apart from everything else, and I think that comes down to, you know, obviously all these live instruments and artists, you know, sort of incorporating that into their tracks, but this massive collaboration and camaraderie and everybody sort of becoming, you know, one at one point in the show is something that's going to really shine and stand out as well.
Wow, sounds absolutely incredible. Me personally, just from hearing that, I'm gassed already, right? So, sounds incredible. So, you guys mentioned that there's going to be a block party finale. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, what to expect, elaborate a bit more? Is it top secret, or can you share the goods now?
I think we're getting to a point now that the people need to know. Yeah, well, I did touch on it a bit, but I think it's fair that Opto talks a bit about it because he's also, you know, the production mastermind behind how the beats are going to work and how this is going to play out. So, Opto, why don't you take the mic?
Absolutely. I think when Tani and I were talking about how we bring these artists' performances together and how do we link the performances into one show, because that's part of what Block Party is. You know, back in the day in New York, it was pulling out like the power of the light post and people coming in and MCs connecting with DJs and community watchers. So for us, this finale is about bringing all the artists together along with a huge, big production. So like the opportunity for artists to play together with brass band, with choir, with an amazing PA system and a circular stage. It's like, I would want to come see this if I wasn't involved. You know, and I want it to be something, as we talked about, that is completely unique. It is, you know, parts, you will hear a Curtis Mayfield track, like something that might be soul mixed with a bit of hip hop, and there's gospel, and there's new verses and stuff that name check songs you might have heard or know of. So it's you know, it's about it being a very unique performance.
And the crazy part about it all that I just want to add to that is that everybody that's involved believes in the cause. So you're going to see that energy sort of resonate amongst all the artists together. I feel that everybody's on the same level. We all know what we want out of this. We all know what it needs to look like. We all have a really good understanding. And even just from being here today and being with everybody, everyone's on the same page. So it's going to be just going down.
Well. So Block Party is going to be a huge event for us, and I know that it's not something you'd really expect to see in Boorloo. Like, it's, you know, something that you'd expect to have elsewhere, especially the way that we're going to be pulling it off. And I know you, Brother Specs, you played Glastonbury, Good Vibes, Fuji Rock in Japan, and this is going to be a real treat for us here in Boorloo. And have you ever been involved in something like Block Party?
Like, as you said, I played some festivals and I've played with some big names and whatnot. This is the first for me, and just the energy that I've experienced. And for something like this to happen here, in a year and a half that I've been here and in all these different kind of events I'm involved in, this is a first for me. And like, I am so excited that number one, you guys are pulling this off. For the brother boy Flewnt as well, for meeting someone so young at this age, spitting the fire that he does about, you know, cultural identity. I work in a care school as well, so I work with a lot of kind of disadvantaged youth who have suffered, you know, trauma and whatnot. Brother boy, meeting Scott, doing what he does in Banksia, like the passion, everyone who I've touched base in, who's collaborating in this, we're all on the same page. And for the Perth Music Festival to put you guys in charge, to have the faith in Utah and Flew and Scott for the production and what I've seen that's going on and meeting all the up and coming artists. For me, this is what hip hop is, you know? And to be a part of this, it's an honor for me. And I can't sing the praise enough to have like the bunch. Obviously I've had production and played with like, you know, a live 5-piece band, but to have the choir, the gospel, 8-piece bars. When I came to see you guys do your jazz festival, that blew me away. I was like, I've been a year and a half. There's not enough of this. So guys, I hear that the Perth Music Festival are reactivating a space specifically for Flewnts Boorloo Block Party. Can you tell me where the venue is and a little bit about the venue itself?
Well, they're activating the European Whole Foods warehouse, which is on Francis Street in Northbridge. And there are a couple of other shows that will be happening during Perth Festival in this space. But what they've done for us, the opportunity to be able to have a venue that can hold, you know, this big capacity that we're looking for, and also the stage, like you were saying, the significance
of a round stage.
Yeah, well, you can
definitely. Yeah, I think that the significance of a round stage is really in tune with the culture, especially with Indigenous culture. It's something about sitting in a circle and sharing is like very, very important to myself and my people. So I really do hope that that translates when we do the show. That the people that come in, they experience not just hip hop, not just music, but culture. That is a big part of what this block party has to do. It has to, in some sort of way, incorporate a lot of this whole lineup is all black artists, and a big solid part of it are Indigenous artists. So what we want to do and what we want to see is people feeling moved and touched, not only by the music, but by experiencing true and pure culture through that.
So I think a key to this is we're not just asking people who are hip hop fans, contemporary, you know, R&B, whatever it is. We're actually wanting people to come and have a really, really unique experience, to come along who maybe haven't been to an event like this, haven't seen music performed live like this, and to come into a very unique environment and see something they will never forget, they'll talk about for years to come. And that's what we're hoping to put out there and achieve, and I reckon we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Flewnts Boorloo Block Party. This is the show of the year, don't you miss it. Better get your tickets, better get your tickets. You better get your tickets.